So, a call to all fathers, right? To every father every father listening, this is something that David used in Psalms 103:13. This should be serves as our blueprint. So, as a father has compassion on his children, so the Lord shall have compassion on those who fear him. Compassion, presence, understanding. These are the marks of a father, right? Not dominance, but devotion. So, like, kind of with this whole generational thing, right? It's like, back in our day, we don't, this generation is this generation is that. Like, there's a divide that does go on, and this goes on in the households, and it just needs to be addressed, right? I'll probably lose it if I hear one more time about how this generation is not compared to that generation. Like, if you're still using that, if you're still doing that, then you are showing your ignorance, or you're showing your inability to adapt. Like, no matter how hard you try, you cannot put something back to your generation. So therefore, stop comparing it to your generation. It does no good. So, because a lot of times these are the fathers, right? These are the grandparents. These are the grandmothers that are having the hardest time relating to their children. That is, in my opinion, these are the ones. These are the ones that are depriving their children because you keep trying to have them conform to your way. It is not going to happen. Like, this is a new generation. This is a new era. This is a new way about going, doing things. The way money is made is different. Like, you can do door to door sales if you would like to, and watch what will happen. Like, you cannot keep comparing your generation to this generation. Instead of doing as Psalms 103:13 says, which is having compassion on your children, you're just continuously beating them with the ways of old, and it doesn't work, and you're behind the curve. And so if you're a father that's doing that to your children, you're doing what's called, you're being a father out of dominance. You're not having understanding. You're not devoting. If you're a mother that's doing that to your children, you're doing it out of dominance. You're not having devotion. You're not having understanding. That's not compassion. So that is where this scripture leads me to. That is a call to parenting, right? That's a call to fathering. That's a call to, the generations beforehand. Like, those days are done. It's over. So it's either like, as I've been saying on here, like, either you're like one step away from heaven, you need to go and get there, or it's time to like learn. And if you're on here and you're breathing, you have lungs, you have breath in your lungs, you have life in you. You always have to be learning, because if you're not, then you're doing nothing, and doing nothing is like being dead. And if you're going to be that way, you might as well carry on, because you're diluting relationships here, and you're depriving us of valuable information because of stubbornness. Like, it's a time to adapt. If you don't adapt, then it's time to move on.